Out of all the guitar gear companies that have chosen to combine their branding with delicious baked goods and audio products, Sonicake is easily in my top 3. So I was very excited to get their new multi-effects pedal. They sent me the MatriBox 2 Pro. I used the last one. This looks to be an impressive upgrade over the previous edition. Real quick, I'll just talk about some of the inputs and outputs. You can add an expression pedal. It has a default volume pedal that you can actually reassign to do different things. I'm just going guitar 1/4 inch in, 2 XLR stereo output to my interface. So I always appreciate an XLR output just because a lot of the stuff that I do is DI. So we're just going to go through the MatriBox 2 Pro a little bit. Basically, as you can see here, we have 6 foot switches and then some encoder knobs you can also press, and then just kind of like some other buttons going on in between. You can turn this into a looper pedal. I'm going to do the looper pedal video demo part of the looper pedal at the end of the video, just because it's hard for me to step on this when it's on a desk. But really super interesting interface we have here. We have a touch screen up here, and then what's funny to me is I feel like with multi-effects pedals, it's hard just to change patches sometimes, right? It should be the easiest part. Let me go to the next thing. So the cool thing is they have these just as banks that you can go up and down, right? So they have banks of 4. So essentially I press up and you can see bank number 2, and then there are 4 effects within that. So let's go to the first one again. Now you can see all of these are lighting up because I can just go to whichever one I want. So let's start at the beginning. This is the first preset. Right, and then if I want to go to 2, I can just hit this. So default, it's laid out just exactly how I would want it. And again, especially with the stereo effects, I think it sounds really good. They've made a lot of budget pedals in the past, which are awesome dollar for dollar, but this is probably their most quality thing that I've ever gotten from Sonicake. And then if we want to go a little bit deeper into the touch screen here, let me just kind of hit this real quick. So you can click on any of these little pedals, right? So let's say I want to mess with the delay. I can either toggle it on and off just by pressing it like that. I can I can press and hold, and that brings up a different thing in here. So now if I want to go to the delay, I can hit it right there, and then now all the delay parameters are available on the touchscreen. So now all these 3 knobs kind of like will show you what you're looking at here. So let's say I want to have more delay in the mix. I can just and then essentially I'm just hearing just the delayed signal because I put the mix pretty much all the way up. So after that, I can either go back on the touch screen, I can go back here and then just get back to all my presets. And then I can go back and just do the banks like everything else, right? So if I want to go to the 3rd bank, see what fuzz sounds like. And the nice thing about it is like the effects have improved a lot. Like, I remember in the early days of the less expensive multi-effect stuff, like the fuzz and the overdrive wouldn't really be discernible from each other in a lot of ways. But you can tell that they've, learned a lot throughout the entire process. So I want to go through a few more sounds before we get into maybe the other cooler features of the pedal that I want to talk about. Basically, let's skip ahead. Let's go to bank number 10 and see what we got. We've got the Lazy Blues. Does it sound lazy enough? Pretty lazy. This one is my favorite one that I was messing with earlier. This is number 10. It's 10D, which is how we would kind of title it, I guess, if you wanted to skip ahead to something, is the Dream Space. It kind of has like a lo-fi. I don't know, Dream Space, it just has like such a cool, clean vibe sound to it. Let's go, let's do a few more. Modern lead, what does modern lead sound like? Nothing more modern than a ton of phaser. What is modern lead even mean? A lot of cool stuff you can probably just figure out on your own. Like if you hold A and B, there's a little tuning fork. So you can hold that, and then that brings you into the tuner. Look at that. Pretty much in tune, as you can see. Good enough for YouTube, everybody. One thing that I think that I was actually pretty impressed by was the sound of the drum machine. I think that's like a really kind of underrated feature. Let me get off of this modern lead. 60s overdrive. Go something cleaner. I'm such a sucker for just like the better clean stuff. What is it? Reverse chorus? Oh, that's nice. So if you hit the drum button right here, to stop. Now there's a lot of different cool drum stuff that you can kind of get into once you get into the settings of it, or you can just hold the drum button like that and then you can kind of change it a little more quickly, right? So that was in, which one was that? And that is in the rock section. So again, you can kind of just turn the drums on and off just with that, or you can scroll down into maybe something, I don't know, or even just like touchscreen, whatever you want. Let's go there, jazz 3. Then you can either press it, toggle it on the actual touch screen, or you can just kind of do it off of the other way. A lot of other things we could do, we can just press the effects panel right here, and that'll bring you right into the bank that you had if you kind of like hit the touch screen to do it. But yeah, this is a pretty intense, feature-rich pedal. Like I said, this feels really good as a volume knob too. Again, you can use it for different things, like it's a wah pedal if you want. You can add your own expression pedal to it on the back here. And yeah, this is like a lot of stuff. Touchscreen is very responsive. But the next thing I want to talk about is using it as a looper pedal, because this is my pet peeve. If you have something that is a digital pedal that has foot switches, multiple foot switches, why wouldn't it also be a looper pedal? I think a looper pedal is the most valuable pedal you can get. The nice thing is the price on multi-effects pedals has come down so drastically in recent years that the ones that have a looper pedal built in, it's almost like if you just want to get a looper pedal, you might as well get like a nice multi-effects pedal because you're getting everything else for free. So I want to put this on the ground and then talk about how we can use the looper pedal. All right, changing gears now. I've got it on the ground. I'm going to showcase how the looper works. Disclaimer, I'm not wearing shoes. I'm wearing socks, okay? Some people give me a hard time about this. What's wrong with you? Of course I'm gonna wear socks. So you can't even see it if you're wearing shoes. So anyways, if you hold C and D down, it activates the looper mode. So now the buttons become a looper pedal, right? So really easy. The A switch now is just gonna start the loop and close it, right? So go through your complicated prog rock chord progression. Then stop it. And then I can toggle it on and off with B now. So I can have it saved in there. And then let's say I want to kind of play it back. I can just hit A again. And then if you want to use the touchscreen, you can also get the drum machine into it too. But again, like just a lot of cool features. Everything works really well. The layout is good. It seems to be a super high quality build. So yeah, I'll have a link in the description. Thank you again to Sonicake for sending this over. If you guys are interested in the MatriBox 2 Pro, let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section, and I will talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching.